I'm a professional person. A very professional person who can adjust like a water into any vessel.
Nice.
It will be very easy for me to, if you are thirsty, then it will make sense to you. And if you are not thirsty and if you are diverted in your talks and you are still drinking me, you might have choked too. People who are not bored, I try to tell them the meditation ko कुरा. Why? Because I want them to feel the same kundalini I feel. ठीक है हुन्छ नि अनि त्यो गर्दाखेरि मैले त्यो के भन्छ बर्ड तिनीहरूको बर्डको भाइब्रेन्ट फोटोजहरू यस्तो ब्युटिफुल देख्दा लो आई वान्ट टु सो दिस टु समबडी भन्ने भयो भने त्यसपछि अब क्यामेरा सिक्नु पर्यो क्यामेरा सिकेपछि त फेरि क्यामेरामा त होल डिफ्रेन्ट वर्ल्ड रहेछ यस्तो ब्युटिफुल क्रिस्चियन्सहरू त्यहाँनिर होइन कि दे help love us you want to go to Walmart, you want to go to this, and at first I was like बिहारको जस्तो लुट्न आँटेको त सारा 2 रुपैयाँ छैन गोजीमा 5 रुपैयाँ बोकेर मासु किन जाँदैछु हिसाब गरेर थुक चाटेर होइन what would he take from me kidneys I don't think so अमेरिकामा किडनी लान्छ खाँदै Obviously, you it's like he's trying to like take it like a whole different way. Great Swapnil Sharma, he's very great. He has done masters in Nepal and he in Ahmedabad he did MBA. So he's also very educated person. Like his sound is like another way. Now he sings differently. Nan Gopal wouldn't be Nan Gopal if heart was not broken. Okay. If heart was not broken and he could not have drinks and this he could not go through that, then there will not be a Nan Gopal in between us. If somebody is telling you something, that means they are already doing you a big favor. We think materialistic favors are favors, but if I decide to go back to my past, take the bitter moments and give it to you, then it is a help. Like I'm lifting these hands and talking to you, it's a great favor I'm doing because you know how much energy that takes to lift this hand. मलाई चाहिँ मान्छेहरूलाई यो स्टिलनेस पनि कहिलेकाहीँ एक्सपिरियन्स गरौँ भागदौड गरेर पुग्ने त लास्टमा त सकिने नै हो हैन सो इट साउन्ड्स सो ब्युटिफुल टु से सकिने त अनि त्यसो झन् मजा गरौँ न मजा भनेकै नै लाइक टु बी इन द प्रेजेन्ट होस् क्राइम देयर आर नो प्लान्ड क्राइम हियर देयर आर इम्पल्सिभ क्राइम्स हियर हुन्छ नि व्हाट इज इट लाइक they will not there are other planned crimes in other places oh this guy is doing this I'm gonna find him in this time and then blah 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 like you know there are planned murder versus so what is basically happening in New York is like people are walking and they see a phone. They are hungry, it's very expensive, it's super expensive, they are hungry, now they are thinking they don't have an iPhone and a person who is a little bit doing like this in the phone, not in the present, oh, if I snatch the phone from this guy and run, I have a phone. Background blur चिजलाई बोके
मलाई देवता त्यसको नाम त देवता फिल्ममा थाहा छ मलाई बोके भन्ने थाहा छ है
बोके नयाँ वर्ड सुनेको आज
नयाँ वर्ड सुनेको छ यो बोके रे फ्रेन्च वर्ड हो क्या
त्यो पछाडिको त्यो बोके आउने क्या ब्लर भएको भएर त्यो कुराहरू
इंग्लिश वर्ड त हैन होला
इंग्लिश वर्ड त होइन
ब्याकग्राउन्ड बोके भन्छ नि हो त्यो चाहिँ यो ब्याकग्राउन्ड ब्लरी क्या
जापानिज
ओके
जापानिज वर्ड छ बोके रे मिन्छ हाम्रो बोके दामी निकाल है
ब्याकग्राउन्ड बोके राम्रो होस् न बोके राम्रो आउनको लागि मैले त्यो F4 लिएको हो क्या सो द्याट मोर द लेस भनौँ कि अब मोर भनौँ उल्टो भन्ने बानी छ नि F4 F जति स्टप जति थोरै बढ्ला भयो F4 मा 500 मा F4 त पुरै ब्याकग्राउन्ड वास्ट आउट हुन्छ नि त
के रे त्यो तपाईको इन्स्टाग्राममा मैले लाइक आई हेभ सीन लाइक लट अफ पिक्चर्स हैन के त्यो के भन्छ के रे वाइल्ड फोटोग्राफीको सो सबै नेपालमै प्राय नेपालमै गरेको त हुँदैन
म्याक्सिमम नेपालमा यहाँ पनि छ
नेपालमा चाहिँ कहाँ गरेको मैले खस्छु
नेपालमा शिवपुरी
क्रिस्पी जो पुरो कस्तो राम्रो देखे
त्यही F4 हो अनि शिवपुरीमा गयो अनि त्यसपछि म म्याक्सिमम चितवनमै बिताउँछु चितवनको आर्मीहरू सबले चिन्छ मलाई अहिले अनि अब त्यही क्यामेरा बोक्ने अनि हिँड्ने अनि त्यो एकचोटि त चितुवा भेट्दाखेरि त सुसु गरेको झन् यार डर लागेर अब एक्लै घुस्ने बानी हैन शिवपुरीमा चितुवाकै लागि हिँडेको किनकि अचेल चितुवा एकदम निक्लेको थियो त्यो बेलामा गयो ज्वाइँ हुन्थ्यो ज्वाइँ चाहिँ अर्को सानो 7200 विथ 5D दिएको थियो मलाई जस्ट इन केस अब दुइटै त के बोक्नु तपाईँ कि बाई चान्स भेट्नु न हानिहाल्नु न अटोमा राखिदिएर दिएको थिएँ अनि त्यसपछि आफ्नो चाहिँ अर्को त्यो R5 र F4 लिएर हिँड्दै थिएँ सर्ट आँखा जुत्यो ऊ पनि माथि कुद्न थाल्यो म पनि होइन उयो के लियो नि यस्तो गरेर बसिरहेको रहेछ त्यो ढुङ्गाको बाहिर निक्लेर अनि मैले चाहिँ ढ्याक्क देखेँ त्यो जस्तो खिच्छु भन्ने एउटा सोच आइरहेको थियो त्यो हुँदैन रहेछ क्या रियल फिल्डमा गइसकेपछि क्या अब अगाडि नै मैले उसलाई देखेको भए चाहिँ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो एकैचोटि आँखा जुत्दा त ऊ पनि भाग्दो रहेछ म पनि भाग्दो रहेछ क्या
के अरे मैले यो
दाइले जसरी भन्नुभयो नि क्यामेराको लेन्स छैन गन क्या हुन्छ नि
त्यही त
त्यो भन्दाखेरि क्या एम्पो 160
ठिक छ होइन त्यो एउटा स्टोरी भन्दाखेरि त रमाइलो त्यही हुन्छ क्या एक्चुअली हुन्छ नि एउटा फिलिङ्समा आउँदाखेरि अनि मान्छेले कसरी त्यसलाई लिन्छ भन्ने कुरा मैले डकुमेन्ट्री हेरेको थिएँ कि यही वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफीहरूको वाइल्ड लाइफ भिडियोग्राफीहरूको होइन एउटा नेसनल जियोग्राफीको होला सायद त्यो मान्छे स्नो लियोपोर्डको फोटो खिच्नको लागि हि हेज बिन स्टेइङ अन द सेम प्लेस फर अ विक
हाम्रो चुङ्बा सरले कस्तो मजाले अहिले हुनु न उहाँ लेट चुङ्गा सर मेरो एकदम ठुलो आइडल
अस्ति भर्खर बित्नु भएको
उहाँ अहिले सोच्दा नि अप्ठ्यारो लाग्छ मलाई अलिकति किनभने आई रियली वान्टेड टु मिट हिम एन्ड आई वाज सो क्लोज टु मिट हिम हुन्छ नि एकजना मेरो यो रामा सर भन्ने रामकृष्ण सर उहाँ एउटा राम्रो वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफर प्लस अ गाइड हो क्या यो के भन्छ चितवनको उहाँले मलाई भेटाउँछु भनेर एकदम कल गरेको हामी अनकल थियौँ उहाँहरू भर्खर अन्नपूर्ण कताबाट घुमेर आउनुभएको थियो क्या त्यो ट्रेकमा गएर त्यही वाइल्ड लाइफहरूकै फोटो लागि अनि आउनुभएको थियो अनि के भन्छ मलाई एकदमै आई वाज भेरी क्लोज टु मिट हिम अनि कुरा गर्दा गर्दै उहाँ अलिक बिरामी सन्चो हुनु भएन अनि हि कुड नट मिट मी क्या अनि आफ्टर द्याट नाउ हि डाइड फेरि नेक्स्ट टाइम जाँदा म भेट्छु भन्ने सोचमा त हि डाइड क्या अनि आई फेल लाइक ओ माई गड पाएन नि त अनि हि इज अ ग्रेट पर्सन लाइक हुन्छ नि अब कहाँबाट कुनबाट त्यसरी रिटायर भएर जानुभयो र त्यसो गर्नुभएको होइन तर हि ल्यान्ड रोभर लिएर हिँड्नु नि आफ्नै हुन्छ नि पैसा चाहिँ भएकै मान्छे R3 किन्दैछ लेन्स त यति धेरै किन्दैछ क्यामेरा यस्तो किन्दैछ R1 R3 सबै किन्दैछ क्यामेरा त ल
तर के अरे एउटा त्यो फोटोग्राफरहरू भिडियोग्राफरहरू वन्स दे knows like what they are doing to किन नडराउने रहेछ क्या यो किन किन्नुलाई चाहिँ हुन्छ नि डजन्ट म्याटर किन
मलाई ड्याडलाई पैसा दिए भनेर मागेर किनेको अनि मलाई ड्याडले नेपालको सबै कुरा के सेयर सुन्ने बेचेर मलाई पैसा दिएको अब हामी त अम्बानी त होइन नि त फुत्त दिनलाई अनि के बेचेर अनि के चाहियो भन्दाखेरि मलाई क्यामेरा किन्नु पऱ्यो भने ड्याडी आउनु भएको थियो नि क्यामेरा किन्नु पऱ्यो मलाई अब जम्मा गर्दैछु पैसा अनि के कति जम्मा गर्नुपर्ने भनेर ड्याडले अनि त्यति $14,000-15,000 हो $14,000-15,000 कहिले जम्मा गरेर सस्ता अनि आफ्नो यो त्यो सेयर छ सबै बेच अनि ल्याएर किन भनेर भन्नु अनि बेच्दियो नि त्यही पैसा ल्याएर किनिदिएको वेन यु गोना वेट फर डुइङ द्याट भन्ने खाले हुन्छ
अनि के रे खास त्यो वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफीमा चाहिँ वाइ वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफी बिकज यु लभ एनिमल्स
द थिङ इज आइ एम नट अ फोटोग्राफर honestly what happened is like I loved durpin I have a binocular and I used to watch wildlife with binocular and enjoy the moment and I loved to be in the jungle to see to janavarharu यस्तो डेन्जर हुन्छ कि I have never seen a dog or a bird saying like oh आज त इन्जिनियरकोमा नक्सा कोर्न जानुपर्छ they make their own nest क्या हुन्छ नि somehow it's like हुन्छ नि अनि they never feel like oh मलाई त आज बिरामी भयो डाक्टर वैद्यकोमा जानुपर्छ हाम्रो वैद्य चरा कहाँ छ भनेर they find their own ways everybody are doctors engineers philosophists philanthropists theologists सबै छ क्या उनीहरू आफैमा हैन अनि they are functioning in a level that they know everything we are functioning in a level that we want to be focused on one thing and we only that is the only way भन्ने भएको छ मान्छेलाई but I think it's not if you become a water you can fit in any vessel हुन्छ नि and take any shape but people want to be ice people want to heat up and become a vapor and in the end they again go through the condensation process become the ice again हुन्छ नि and they don't even know vapor हुँदा हुँदै ice भइसक्यो अनि लो I wanted to be vapor I am an ice oh my god भन्यो अनि तर चराहरू त they function it by themselves भनेपछि let me watch them what they do and I started looking at them like basically stalking birds or stalking animals हुन्छ नि
कति अगाडि कुरा हो like when did you start
22 years 25 years भयो like started with the binocular अनि once I had my mother bought me a Yasika को camera I remember and I told her जुम लेन्स छ नि
यासिका क्यामेरा भन्नाले
यासिका कम्पनीको क्यामेरा क्या एउटा सानो यस्तो रिल क्यामेरा हुन्छ नि 36 वटा खिच्छ नि लङ टाइम हो 25-26 इयर्स हो अनि मलाई त क्यामेरा आयो अनि त्यसपछि ओ माई गॉड दिस क्यामेरा इज सो ब्युटिफुल भन्ने भयो थिएन अनि मलाई अनि एउटा एक दिन भर्खर नयाँ रिल आएर ल्याएको थियो क्या त्यसमा 36 वटा रिल हुने मैले छट्ट अब नथपिकन मैले चोरेको भनेको चाहिँ त्यस्तै हो फेरि आई डिडन्ट स्टिल अदर थिङ्स आई टुक द क्यामेरा एन्ड आई वेन्ट टु टेक पिक्चर्स अफ फुल फ्लवर अनि गर्दा गर्दै कोब्राको बच्चा भेटेँ क्या अनि कोब्राको बच्चा अनि मैले फोटोहरू खिचेँ उता गरेँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि गएको थिएँ त्यतिकै छोडिदिएँ त क्यामेरा त्यहाँ ल मैले बिर्सेँ वेन अनि मम्मीले धुलाउन आउँदाखेरि आई वान्टेड द जुम क्यामेरा लाइक जुम भएको अनि सी लाइक दिस इज फाइन वी डोन्ट वाइ निड जुम यु मुभ यताउता भन्ने क्या मम्मीले यु मुभ डोन्ट वाइ यु निड जुम भन्ने खाले मम वाज भेरी इन्ट्रेस्टेड इन्टु आर्ट एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ अनि गएँ क्यामेरा खिचेँ ल्याएर दिएँ भरे नि त धुलाएर आएपछि त्यो धुलाको ठाउँको मान्छे तपाईँको त के हो फोटोमा त नाग देवताको फोटो छ त भनेर भनेछ क्या अनि के भन्छ भनेर यस्तो हेर्दाखेरि त लाइक कोब्राको फोन उता गरेर आएको फोटो छ क्या अनि त्यसपछि मम्मीहरू लाइक सो कहाँ गएर खिचेको तँलाई टोक्यो भने नाउ दे आर स्केट द्याट इट्स अलरेडी गन आई अलरेडी डिड इट एन्ड इट एन्ड देन दे वान्टेड टु बाई मी अ जुम क्यामेरा सो द्याट आई क्यान बी अवे फ्रम इट हुन्छ नि टु सेभ मी हुन्छ नि अनि बेसिकली थोरै गर्दा गर्दै वान आई स्टार्टेड लुकिङ थ बाइनिको इट वाज सो ब्युटिफुल क्या those colors because from far away what happens is like we only see black एउटा के उडिरहेको we don't actually see the vibrant colors of those birds क्या अनि what happens is like we go अनि त्यहाँ गएर त मलाई यस्तो मन पर्यो कि मलाई त्यो लोभ यस्तो भएको जस्तो आफूलाई राम्रो कुनै अब मैले यो मेडिटेसनको फिल गर्दा अरूलाई पनि मैले कहिलेकाहीँ पिपल हु आर नट बोर्ड आई ट्राई टु टेल देम द मेडिटेसनको कुरा वाइ बिकज आई वान्ट देम टु फिल द सेम कुण्डलिनी आई फिल क्या हुन्छ नि अनि त्यो गर्दाखेरि मैले त्यो के भन्छ बर्ड तिनीहरूको बर्डको भाइब्रेन्ट फोटोजहरू यस्तो ब्युटिफुल देख्दाखेरि लो आई वान्ट टु सो दिस टु समबडी भन्ने भयो अनि त्यसपछि अब क्यामेरा सिक्नु पऱ्यो क्यामेरा सिकेपछि त फेरि क्यामेरामा त होल डिफ्रेन्ट वर्ल्ड रहेछ त्यो ट्रायङ्गल रे ट्रायङ्गल बल्ल बल्ल आइएसओ लन त सटर स्पिड लन त योमा पुगेको थियो ओ माई गड हिस्टोग्राममा पुगेछ फेरि त्यो के एक्सपोजर कम्पेसन लाइक देयर इज अ होल डिफ्रेन्ट जनर अफ थिङ्स क्या अनि त्यसपछि अनि ओ माई गड अनि मैले सुरुमा चाहिँ के गर्थेँ भने अहिले सुरुमा सिकेको धेरै छैन बर्ड देख्यो दुई चाहिँ ट्राई गर्थेँ राम्रो आएन भने अटो ग्राङ 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 ग्राङ
म चाहिँ कसरी सिक्थेँ भने नि तपाईँले भने म चाहिँ कसरी सिक्थेँ थाहा छ के अरे लेट्स से आइम टेकिङ अ पिक्चर होइन एउटा पिक्चर खिच्नु छ भने चाहिँ मैले पनि खास प्रोफेसनल क्लास लिएको थिएन एन्ड आई टेक द्याट पिक्चर अटोमा पिक्चर खिच्थेँ क्या एन्ड आई पुट इट अटो एन्ड देन सी द सेटिङमा ठ्याक्कै देखाउँछ कति आइएसओमा छ कति एपेचर छ एन्ड देन आई गो टु म्यानुअल होइन एन्ड आई पुट इट सेम सेटिङ क्या एन्ड सेम सेटिङ राखेर चाहिँ खिच्थेँ एन्ड देन आई विल सी अन कस्तो आएको फोटो होइन एन्ड देन आई विल जस्ट चेन्ज द सेटिङ क्या एन्ड देन द्याट इज हाउ आई नो लाइक वाट डज वाट भनेर क्या त्यतिखेर मलाई एपेचर पनि थाहा थिएन यो आइएसओ भन्ने पनि थाहा थिएन लाइक आई हेभ नो आइडिया क्या इट वाज लङ टाइम
मेरो फर्स्ट क्यामेरा मैले यहाँ आएर किनेको आफ्टर 2008 मा म स्टुडेन्टमा आएँ अनि स्टुडेन्टमा आएर आई वर्क लाइक एन डिसवासर फर अ मन्थ किनकि आई ह्याड सो मच डेप टु गिभ टु माई फ्रेन्ड्स म यहाँ अमेरिकामा आएको अर्कन्सामा आएको अनि अर्कन्सामा 4 महिना बसेपछि एभ्रीबडी हेज अ फोन दे टक एन्ड आइम अलमोस्ट द फर्स्ट जेनेरेसन अफ माई फ्यामिली कमिङ टु युएस क्या अनि त्यसपछि नो बडी टु कन्ट्याक्ट nobody, no relative, and even there were relatives that like far away relatives, and I'm very uncomfortable telling people, asking for help. Somehow I don't know why I'm very uncomfortable. And त्यसपछि I wanted to do on my own. अनि त्यसपछि साथीहरूसँग कुरा गर्यो. There were 3 or 4 people who didn't have anyone, and we were 5 people who didn't have really anyone. And what I told them was like, I don't know where to go. I'll go to either there is one place to go, California or New York. California needed car. New York does not need car. That's what I heard. So I didn't want to go through having something to buy to start something. I wanted to start right away, right? So I told them like, I'm going to New York, guys. I have to go. And they all wanted to go with me because they're like, this guy is going to at least not make us homeless. He'll find us. He'll find the way somehow. And I was like, okay, we'll find something. Don't worry, we're 5 people. And I didn't have a TOEFL. One of my friend paid for my TOEFL. And one of my...
What you mean, but like, you came on a student visa?
I had IELTS.
Okay.
So, but the New York LaGuardia College needed TOEFL.
Yes.
So, I had to do the TOEFL. म TOEFL गर्न गएँ अनि आर्कान्सस स्टेट युनिभर्सिटीमा त्यहाँ कसले उहाँ त फेरि कस्तो राम्रो रहेछ यो क्रिस्चियन्सहरू यस्तो ब्युटिफुल क्रिस्चियन्सहरू त्यहाँनिर होइन कि दे help love us क्या दे you want to go to Walmart, you want to go to this, and at first I was like बिहारको जस्तो लुट्न आँटेको त I'm not trying to say बिहार bad लुट्न आँटेको हो कि के हो यो भनेर स्केप्टिकल क्या लाइक फर्स्टमा
तर हामी थर्ड कन्ट्रीबाट आएको मान्छेहरू अब थर्ड कन्ट्री भन्ने बित्तिकै कस्तो भन्दा त्यो साउथ एसियन कन्ट्रीबाट आएको मान्छेलाई चाहिँ एउटा स्क्याम चाहिँ लाइक वी आर सो युज टु विथ इट कि लाइक जे कुरा पनि वी थिङ्क अबाउट लाइक वेदर इज स्क्याम अर नट क्या
अनि आई वाज लाइक लुट्न आँटेको हो कि क्या अनि यस्तो हेरेको सारा 2 रुपियाँ छैन गोजीमा 5 रुपियाँ बोकेर मासु किन जाँदैछु हिसाब गरेर थुक चाटेर होइन वाट वुड ही टेक फ्रम मी किडनीज आई डोन्ट थिङ्क सो अमेरिकामा किडनी लान्छ सो आई hopped into the cars हुन्छ नि and they really dropped me helped me buy stuff हुन्छ नि and I used to come and we stayed in church for 4 months like not
in New York
in Arkansas
okay
not we had a dome but cooking and everything they gave us the platform and I'm like oh my god this is how life is here like so beautiful people actually give you the kitchen to use and cook and then we started bringing meat and stuff from Walmart cook and we used to eat we एक रुपैयाँ जम्मा गरेर क्या सबजना एक रुपैयाँ जम्मा गर्ने गाडी कसैको हेल्प गरिदिइहाल्छ वालमार्ट अब थाहा पाइसक्यो जसले पनि गर्छ अनि क्यान यु ड्रप मी वालमार्ट ओ स्योर स्योर आफ्नो काम छोडेर लगिदिन्छ यार वालमार्टमा अनि त्यसपछि लगेर
त्यस्तो okay this is like it feels like I'm in different America right now
Arkansas is right now I don't know after 2008 it's been ages almost 19 years right at that time when I came in when we used to walk there was only if we see somebody walking that would be Nepali we were 65 Nepali people came there so it never felt like I left Nepal because there were couples making love in the public because that was the beautiful thing they could do you know, that was something that is different that like public affection was very very uncommon in Nepal and they could do there and you know, like if you see somebody walking in the street that's Nepali Arkansas we 67 students or 65 I'm not very pretty sure but 65 students came at the same time to Arkansas State like Henderson State University and we were all like boys and girls talking huncha ni ani we used to go and some people are very clever they had phone they already had relatives they knew how America worked for somehow huncha ni and they knew that they used to talk to friends American friends and we were like भाचिङ going खाइङ भन्ने मान्छे बडा अमेरिका आको लेख्न राम्रो तर बोल्न चाहिँ जिरो क्या फेरि हुन्छ नि अनि गरेर बोल्ने हैन अनि अर्कान्सा we want to go Walmart buy chicken भन्ने यस्तो भन्ने अनि त्यसपछि लगेर गाडीमा हाल्नु लेट्स गो आई ड्रप यु भन्ने ड्रप गरिदिन्थ्यो ल्याइदिन्थ्यो अनि वी युज्ड टु कुक एक रुपैयाँ जम्मा गरेर उता गर्ने कस्तो डिफरेन्ट थियो क्या लाइफ हुन्छ नि एभ्रीबडी इज सो हेल्पफुल क्या अनि घुम्न जाने भन्दाखेरि गाडीमा राखेर हट स्प्रिङहरू घुमाएर ल्याइदिने अनि चाइनिजकोमा गएर खाने तर
यो त like you it doesn't sound like America man like it doesn't
drop गर्नु it's okay like helping hand we तर फेरि ब्याक ल्याउनु that's
I know they drop, they bring back, they make sure you are in your room, okay, like safe. It is it is surprisingly like huncha ni and I even started going to church because I was like so mesmerized with like if this is what Christians look like or like this is how what religious beliefs look like, let me dive into this, you know, because it is so beautiful like huncha people are helping each other.
Sano town थियो
and
that makes sense. Sano town then
Henderson, Arkadelphia, it was like very people knew each other.
2000
lot. No, it was a big. हाम्रो त्यो युनिभर्सिटी एरिया नै एउटा ठुलो थियो क्या अनि त्यो युनिभर्सिटी बाहेक पनि घरहरू टन्नै थियो क्या अब इट इज द प्लेस वेयर बिल क्लिन्टन वाज फ्रम Arkadelphia and it's Henderson State University. You can अहिले त गुगल गर्यो भने त walk you can even walk there right now virtually हैन so at that time it was not possible to like Google Earth अलिकति 2008 कति वर्ष आएको नि मजाले हेर्न गरी चाहिँ हामीलाई पब्लिकली अनि त्यो बेलामा YouTube भन्ने कुरा थाहा थिएन अरू like everybody were advanced they used to do that and they used to have computers in the lobby we can use the internet and then they were like म छक्क परेको थिएँ wow so beautiful people so helpful हुन्छ नि everybody is helping like and is it भन्ने खाले भने बाटोमा मान्छे हिँडेको देख्यो नेपाली हो थाहा हुने किन nobody walked everybody had a car हुन्छ नि it's amazing that I went through that क्या अनि म त एभ्री सन्डे चर्च जाने गफ गर्ने अनि चर्चमै म्युजिकहरू बजाउने I played so much for हुन्छ नि इन द चर्चेस हुन्छ नि अनि रमाइलो लाग्यो लाइक I felt like अनि त्यसपछि के भयो भने अब यहाँ आउनु पर्यो 3-4 महिना पछि सिधै त्यो ठाउँ बाहिर बेला अनि जब छैन फेरि त्यो ठाउँमा अनि ड्याडीहरूले पठाएको सिद्धो आई ह्याड नो मनी हुन्छ नि अनि मलाई अर्कन्स त्यो टफेल गराउने पनि अर्कोले गरेको किनकि त गएनस् भने त हामी कसरी जाने टफेल उसले गराएको थियो टिकट प्लेनको टिकट अर्कोले काटिदिएको लाइक हुन्छ नि आई विल गेट यु द टिकट भनेर अर्कोले काट त पुरै गएर कमाएर दिएन भनेर भनिरहेको छ क्या सो द्याट एटलिस्ट वेन आई गो आइल फिगर इट आउट भन्ने खाले भएको छ उनीहरूलाई हुन्छ नि अनि मैले आफूलाई ठुलो बनाउन खोजेको होइन तर कस्तो भने दे सम हाउ बिलिभ मी लाइक ही कुड डु इट
नो आई थिङ्क तपाईँ आफूले साथी माझमा त्यस्तै खालको छाप पनि छर्या होला अब किन भन्दाखेरि मान्छेले एउटा कसैलाई बिलिभ गर्नुको कारणै इफ दे हेभ डन समथिङ गुड बिफोर हुन्छ नि अब कसैले राम्रो गरेछ वे यु माइट हेभ डन सम गुड डिसिजन फर देम द्याट माइट बी द रिजन त्यो धेरै कुरा रिजन हुन्छ एन्ड वी सेइङ द्याट वेलकम अगेन सो टुडे वी हेभ बाबा प्रभात he's a photographer and he also a dad like me and
I'm a professional person a very professional person who can adjust like a water into any vessel.
Nice
it will be very easy for me to if you are thirsty then it will make sense to you and if you are not thirsty and if you are diverted in your talks and you are still drinking me you might have choked too. Like, so I'm not a perfect human being, not at all. We all are perfect. That's what I believe. We just have to accept our bad and good. Once we know what is bad in us, we'll not repeat it. Like there are a lot of people, a lot of analogies I have about things. हुन्छ नि जस्तो हाम्रो शिवले कालकुट विष यहाँ राख्नु भएको कुरा छ हुन्छ नि so what I felt is like यो विशुद्धि चक्र if you have cleansed the विशुद्धि चक्र there is your way of talking will be beautiful and it's like it's not actually the it might be but for me it is not actually drinking the beast itself it's like not deciding to use that words to harm yourself or on other people just keeping it here
keeping it in between
and you know what is bad there are a lot of things that I can tell you right now and you might be hurt because I know what hurts me
exactly
and I know what will hurt you too.
Of course.
You know, because if it's intention is sometimes without intention it can happen. Like when I'm just because something right for me might be wrong for you, or vice versa. But thing by itself is not wrong. Thing by itself it's in the middle. Like there is no positive or negative.
So तपाईले तपाईको बारेमा थोरै अगाडि भन्छौँ बराइट अनि के भन्छ since like we are doing this for every month so we're going to be discussing about like since we are in New York you know New York ma बसेको कारणले गर्दाखेरि like this like big community New York ma like Nepali community ठुलो छ नि त
oh my god it's awesome I feel awesome like
के रे there's like lot of things going on हुन्छ नि अब यो के रे कन्सर्टहरु हुन्छ प्रोग्रामहरु हुन्छ there's so many things going on we just going to talk like few things that what happened last month and then what's going to happen like next month अब आउने मन्थमा के हुन्छ like since like this is we recorded this one on December 1st so we're going to talk what's going to happen in December right so how do you feel New York like how's the energy?
I felt lively in New York like all of a sudden from a place where it feels like I'm the most disgusted person in the world because everybody's helping.
Why do you say that?
No, because like I said in Arkansas everybody's helping, everybody's going out of their way to help everyone, everybody is like so friendly and stuff. No, they don't care about I'm from what religion, what caste, what creed, what ethnicity. They will just try to help me because I'm walking in the street and they have a car. They feel like there are two kinds of people like Vivek Oberoi said like one who is taking the help, one is who is giving the help. There is only two and we might be at any situation, we might be offering an help or we might be taking an help and that taking an help can be a homeless person when he's telling his story of his life that how he became homeless. We should not just take it as a story, it's a lesson. He is willing to go back to his bitter days and tell you so that you don't go to that bitter place
experience.
Yeah, so he's again hurting himself because once these memories are so crazy that when you are they say time traveling, right? So when you are time traveling to your past, because for me time is only past and future. I don't think so. The present don't have time. We will be talking here 5 hours and we will not know because present, if we are in present, if you are thinking I will go later and do something, then now is the time gives you anxiety because you are in the future already and so it's giving you anxiety.
You're not in the present.
No. So when you are in the present, you don't know how much you are talking, how much time has been passed, what is going on. There are a lot of things. And मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्छ नि, if somebody is telling you something, that means they are already doing you a big favor. We think materialistic favors are favors, but if I decide to go back to my past, take the bitter moments and give it to you, then it is a help. Like I'm lifting these hands and talking to you, it's a great favor I'm doing because you know how much energy that takes to lift this hand. It takes a lot. We don't, but science will verify me how much energy it will take. But if you just stay still, like the sadhus who stay still and the master of being still. So that's why they can go foodless or waterless for days.
That's right,
Because the stillness does not require so much of energy.
Or burn energy.
No,
right?
burn energy. It's the movement, every little movement. Now we think it's just a hand move, but our body is working so hard, going in the brain, telling the neurons are giving those signals, again going back, and it has to happen so fast that the body struggles. But we don't see that struggle because we are so much carried away about the loudness that we forget the silence. We only care about the heartbeats, but we don't care about the blood going through the veins. They have the sound too, but we are only looking for materialistic and sounds. So it feels like कस्तो लाग्छ भने like मलाई चाहिँ मान्छेहरूलाई यो स्टिलनेस पनि कहिलेकाहीँ एक्सपिरियन्स गरौँ भागदौड गरेर पुग्ने त लास्टमा त सकिने नै हो हैन सो इट साउन्ड्स सो ब्युटिफुल टु से सकिने त अनि त्यसो झन् मजा गरौँ न मजा भनेकै नै लाइक टु बी इन द प्रेजेन्ट हो जस्तो लाग्छ
हैन अफ कोर्स राइट लाइक इफ यु नट लाइक अब अहिले हामी नै यो कुरा नि इन्जोय गरिरहेको छैन भने लाइक इट डजन्ट मेक एनी सेन्स
अब कमिङ ब्याक टु यु व्हाट हाउ डु यु फिल लाइक न्यूयॉर्क इज द बेस्ट प्लेस आई हैव केम लाइक फ्रम दैट प्लेस आई केम हियर एन्ड एभ्रीबडी लाइक oh my god, I feels home. Like, it feels like oh my god, I can be myself finally. Like at that time, at 20, like if it's 19 years ago when you have full josh and jangar. When I used to eat 3 pizzas in one, still I was 83 kilograms.
Wow.
And I was like, I had high blood pressure, and I used to be proud about it because I didn't know what high blood pressure, hypertension is. How does it work? How hard is your heart working? Those little things I couldn't dismantle it. So I used to be like, I have more reading than you.
So New York could say what do you like most? Like most banally, like it could be like people, it could be like a place, it could be like anything.
Versatility.
Right?
Diversity. Like diversity and versatility. Like you can basically be anything here and have no problem. You can become the craziest person and they accept you. You can be the beautiful person and they accept you. The acceptance
exactly
is the most. I mean, I think from the pre-colonial period where there were civil wars, New York place was still okay. That's why they had like the South versus the North, because New York was already in that stage of acceptance. So they accepted
crazy
immigrants, they accepted anyone. They even accept people screaming in the train.
Right, hey, my goodness. New York ma you see like all different kind of people. Manchile jail happen huncha. Everything people just don't like judge people with the all anything aba kasaiले भन्छ मजाले पानी च्यातेको लाग्छ कसैले जाडो महिनामा अन्डरवेयर मात्र लगाएर हिँडेको पनि मान्छे छ
I can walk like this and it's fine.
अनि like there is like so many different people like doing like different crazy things and people still like accepting everybody there's no people like judging you with the what you're doing.
There's no cold war going on. That's what it is.
So nice guy.
Outside saying maybe I was sometimes like when I was talking about Arkansas, maybe they were scared or they were really helping. There were a lot of people who were helping. I found the helping people. But what if there are other people who are just watching and scared? I don't know what is these guys. Because there are stand the ground rules in outside New York, right? So here we have a retreat rule. We cannot go and start hurting anyone or doing. But there are other states where if somebody is inside your territory, you basically can do anything you want.
What you don't like most on New York? I really hate when
the filth, the dirty.
Oh my god!
The trashes.
I feel the same way.
Like it could be better. Like I know, like it's basically advanced Kathmandu for me, but it also feels okay because there is no way when you have so much people and different kind of people.
And I think like like lot of New York ma चाहिँ धेरै मान्छेहरु बाहिरबाट आएको छ क्या to stay. Real New Yorker धेरै कमै छ नि त. And then like whoever comes from outside, they don't think it as a home, so they don't actually like keep it clean. मैले धेरै सुनेको छ त्यो कुरा चाहिँ
ट्रु
किन भन्दाखेरि धेरै यो के भन्छ रियल न्यू योर्करहरूले चाहिँ मलाई I have told किन भन्दा यो lot of immigrants come in and then like they does like हुन्छ नि सबै फोहोर गर्छ, they will never like responsibility लिँदैन, क्लिन अप गर्नुपर्ने कुराहरू फोहोर गर्छ जान्छ, because they don't think them it as a home भन्ने कुराहरू गर्छ क्या. मलाई त्यो कुरा मलाई पनि अलिकति त्यो कुरा चाहिँ सफा भइदियो हुन्थ्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई न्युयोर्कको चाहिँ. एन्ड बिसाइड द्याट आई थिङ्क थोरै क्राइम इज लाइक क्राइम चाहिँ न्युयोर्कमा चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम् छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
छ क्राइम यस्तो छ लाइक क्राइम देयर आर नो प्लान्ड क्राइम हियर, देयर आर इम्पल्सिभ क्राइम्स हियर. हुन्छ नि वाट इज इट लाइक they will not, there are other planned crimes in other places. Oh, this guy is doing this, I'm gonna find him in this time and then blah blah blah, like you know, there are planned murder versus so what is basically happening in New York is like people are walking and they see a phone. They are hungry, it's very expensive, it's super expensive, they are hungry, now they are thinking they don't have an iPhone, and a person who is a little bit doing like this in the phone, not in the present, oh, if I snatch the phone from this guy and run, I have a phone. Maybe he can buy again because he looks okay, he'll buy another one, right? So they snatch and they run. So it is an impulsive crimes happening more than like planned crime. Like I'm gonna go and look at, because there is no time for planned crimes here. Like it has to be impulsive. That's why people are, and the problem here, that's why I think these they have good gun laws here that you cannot even carry a toy gun. Like from what I know, maybe they have changed. I don't know. It feels very safe at least, because and it's for a reason it happening, because. Here, it is, even if you have a toy and you are impulsively thinking, you might want to do that. Some people might want to do that. So, to stop that impulsive decisions, they are trying to do that, and it's good. Like not everybody, people are like you and I following the law, because we are coming from a different countries, so we are so much careful about the laws that we don't want to break any point of laws. No, we don't want to break any First Amendment, Second Amendment. We want to go through it. Like we overthink about the laws sometimes, and people laugh at us because we want to be safe. We don't want to go against the law, no matter how hard our life gets.
तपाईँले ल भन्ने बित्तिकै मलाई के याद आयो भन्दाखेरि when I drive like in New York, you cannot take a right turn from the right lane, right? You have to stop in the right lane. No. And then once you go to Long Island, or like once you go out of the city, then this other counties, they have a rule saying like you can take a right after stop, you can take a right in the right. I mean, we are so conscious भइसक्यो कि like if there's a red, you have to stop. हुन्छ नि बस्नै पर्छ, त्यो के लाइनमा बस्नै पर्छ, you cannot move भन्ने खालको एउटा मेन्टली. अनि बाहिरतिर काउन्टिङ जाँदाखेरि you just stop there, क्या, because you're so conscious. अनि त्यो के अरे सबकन्सियस माइन्डले you have to stop है, त्यहाँ बसिराख्नु पर्छ, you cannot cross. अनि पछाडिबाट पुरा हर्न दिन्छ क्या, and you are like lost, के like what's happening, you know, why are they horning, giving horn भनेर क्या.
Some places मा त हङ पनि गर्दैन. So what happened once in Baltimore is like I stand like this, and my friend is like, you can go right, you can go right. Like, I don't know, I've never done it. It does not say like that, you know. Some person gets down, comes and say like, you can.
That guy must be Canadian.
It is crazy that people like, you know, it's surprising that like you said, I stop because I'm not sure what to do.
Exactly.
अनि यहाँ त मिल्दैन. यहाँ त मिल्दैन. यहाँ त फेरि मान्छेहरूले यस्तो, most of the people are follow the law, but following the law is very good, but sometimes follow the law completely and also observe your present, because if you are just looking at the green light and traveling, some people who might be drunk might just slam on you.
It happens a lot in New York. Like since like I work as a Uber driver, part-time Uber driver, and then I drive like, sometimes I drive like 4-5 hours, you know, and then like when you're turning, there's so many people crossing the road, होइन, अनि क्रस गर्दा तिम्रो लाइट सकिसकेको हुन्छ क्या, and then you are stuck in between like lights क्या, अब के अरे यता पनि छैन उता पनि छैन क्या, and then you have to force yourself to go out, के भन्छ, टर्न गरेर जबरजस्ती जानुपर्ने हुन्छ क्या, अनि त्यो चाहिँ एकदम डेन्जर क्या. अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लाइक हुन्छ नि अब एक्सिडेन्ट हुने, अनि त्यसपछि अब टिकट पाउने. माई गॉड.
I used to complain about like I'm not a photographer. I cannot say now. I can say
but your photos are good, man. Your photos are really good.
Now I can finally say maybe I'm a photographer. But I started as my urge to show the beautiful colors of those birds and animals to somebody else, to document it and show it. Look, it is like this. Because when you take a photo, it actually does not take the same photo as our 300 megapixels eyes, right?
Of course not.
So our eyes are so beautiful that when we see from the binoculars, we see those exact colors like so vibrantly, right? But what happens in the photo is no matter how much good settings you do, there are some twig and twist that happens. So I take raws, I bring out, and I use this. I go time travel to my past, and I edit them to reach the same color that I saw with my eyes. And in that attempt I became a photographer, and I did not know when I became a photographer. Now I say I'm not a photographer, but people who are claiming as a photographer and taking pictures in the wedding and stuff, I can see that. Oh, okay. Then I'm like, oh, okay. I am a photographer. If he is a photographer, then I'm a photographer. You know? That's what I feel like. So like, okay, now I cannot talk. Like I cannot say I'm not, because now I am.
No, your photos are really good, man. Kire Ramo sir, I'm gonna put the link of his Instagram on the description. Go check it out, and you can also comment on this video saying like how his photo is like. I think it's really amazing. So. अब यो कुरा गर्दै गर्दाखेरि लेट्स टक लाइक फ्यु थिङ्स इज ह्यापनिङ इन न्युयोर्क नेक्स्ट टाइम होइन नेपालमा के नेपाली आर्टिस्टहरू को आउँदैछ के कसो हुँदैछ भनेर होइन सो what I have heard आर्टिस्ट आउनु लागेको चाहिँ नवीन के भट्ट आउँदै रहेछ
oh my god, legend. The person who changed the way of singing can be different. Like I know Asta is one of them also.
Oh, they are coming as...
No, they are not coming. But
I mean like the Swar.
No, Swar is coming, but you know Asta, right? Those Noren and...
of course.
Those
Harpal to Timremus.
No, it's not a harpal. It's like, they don't want to open their mouth. Harpal to Timremus can't go. Like, they redefined the way of singing. Like Harpaltio Timro Muscanco was the singing, and they would be like, why you are gonna use so much effort to sing? Let's just become like Harpaltio Timro Muscanco. Like they don't want to go through that, use that energy. They just want to sing like this one, and they won hearts because it was different. It was unique. And Naveen K. Bhatt tried the same thing. Out of everyone. It's like he's trying to take it like a whole different way.
Let's get back to the Asta. They are from Dharan,
One of Naran brother is from Dharan.
So you are from Dharan too, right? And Mincha is from Dharan too. Oh my god.
Yeah. We were so jealous with Naren.
I know.
Because all the girls were like, Naren Limbu, Naren Limbu. And I'm like, oh, can I be Naren Limbu for 1 second?
They have changed the trend. Like Nepali singing, it's not like just pop singing. This is also the way we can sing a song.
Yeah, everybody. Like we talked about 3 people right now, right? Why they are in top? Because one of them is another is like Mario. Like Mario, you know, Mario. Like, you know, he's like bringing those things and all those. Hey, like he's like even that Zari is like, hey, what's happening? You calling me? Like, hey, Zari, like, you know.
Zari is also like, he's calling
Zari
me.
is also calling now. Like, oh my god, he's really deeply calling me. Like, you know, and then another person is like our great Swapnil Sharma. He's very great. He has done masters in from Nepal, and he in Ahmedabad he did MBA. So he's also a very educated person.
You're talking about the guy from Shadows?
Shadows, yeah. Like his sound is like another word. Now he sings differently. But when he started, he
was like, firstly he was appointed to the Shadows band, right? Like he was a vocalist of Shadows band, right?
The vocalist left. And then they wanted somebody, and then they had a genre already. So he started helping there, and then he started being that's what I read. I have no personal relationship with him, but that's what I read. And he always quotes his father as his mentor and everything, who made him that person, who helped to make him. And I feel like my dad is the same. If my dad never kept me like in the fist. He always kept me in the palm, like, you know, and I'm the sand. So whenever you put your kids open, free in the palm, you think you see the little sands flying here and there, and then you are like, oh my, I might lose them. But once you start making a fist, you lose most of them, and you will be very less. So the more free at first it looks scary because you see the sand, you see the flying, so you might be scared that you are losing them. But and then if you constantly make a fist, then you lose them more. So jati free chhodeko mancheharu they have done something great. Like, it doesn't have to achieve something great, but it's like
they're happy.
They're happy. They're like content with even they're content wherever they are. Like I'm content being a house husband. Like, but I call myself housewife because people have taken housewives like the housewife ko काम लाई यति मान्छेहरुले उतो गरेको छ कि हुन्छ नि. There are ladies who are 24/7 housewife taking care of everything and ए तपाई काम गर्नु न. It gets me into nerves. Like, don't you see?
I think we have talked about this like earlier too, हैन. के रे हाउसवाइफ को कुरा गर्ने बित्तिकै like पहिला my first child, when I had my first child, हैन, my wife was like taking care of him and everything. I was working, and now like my wife is working full time. I'm doing like a part time work, and also like I'm taking care of the kids, हैन. Damn.
Exactly. Look, you even took a breath right now.
Shit, like, I'm just waiting for my wife to get off. I can just get out of this house. I don't have to see these things, I don't have to see this kitchen. And I'm like, so much work and so much pressure here.
It is.
And it feels like you are working non-stop whole day till you get like wake उठेकोदेखि लिएर सुत्नु जानुसम्म पनि like you are working constantly. It doesn't feel like you're working, but like you're working.
True.
And then when other people, like, let's say like if my wife was on the same place that I'm working right now, I could have come home and then said like, oh, you have done nothing.
No.
I know. And then my wife always tell me right now, अनि पहिला त मलाई यसो यसो भन्दै त खै त काम गरेको भनेर भन्छ क्या. Because sometimes I
see joking around most likely.
के रे कहिले काहीँ I forgot to clean up the dishes, or like I might not have done, or I'm tired, हैन. भाँडामा त बिर्सिरहेको हुन्छ कहिले काहीँ यो के रे कपडाहरू बच्चाले खेलेको सामान उठाउनु बिर्सिरहेको हुन्छ. अनि त्यसपछि
I'm the most child-loving person in the world. Like I don't love to give tablets. No, the only thing I give to my child is TV. So she can watch TV and she got like impulsive decisions I'm against impulsive decisions. I want people to be in the present, think about it and make a decision. That way your choices becomes a good consequences, because life is all about choices and consequences. And like you said, your wife, you could handle it, and I feel like wives, they can handle it, and women basically can handle it
better than men.
Why? Because we are built with testosterone, physically strong to handle things in materialistically, and they have more estrogen inside them. So emotionally they are so soft that they will, if baby is crying or something is there are no dishes, they know how to plan that emotionally. But we emotionally get into chaos because we have more testosterone, so we can go 13 hours work and come back home and be like just tired.
Yeah.
And, but mentally we cannot handle things. Like it's most of the men, unless they have practiced this Anulom and that they balance their feminine and masculine sides, and then they come in the center. Like Buddha said, be in the center, don't go to the extremes, right? So and if you are in the center of your male and female, like the Ardhanareshwar, Shiva was in Ardhanareshwar state where he was balanced of his feminine and masculine side, then your body will automatically produce good amount of estrogen and testosterone. So it will balance your muscles and your emotions. But women naturally have crazy estrogen unless it's their period days are coming. Then they will lose those estrogen levels, and that's what they call PMS. Yeah. And that's, I know, when I tease her sometimes, how is it to become like a man right now? Like is it easy? Because emotionally,
I have to try that too. How it's like being a man.
No, it's very hard to be a woman. I'm not trying to tell, but it's also hard to be a man, because most of the cardiac arrest happen to the men because emotionally they cannot create the endorphins, serotonin, melatonin, all the things that his heart is responsible to create. Like, I know all the, maybe the biology student will come and start telling me like, hey, you are talking wrong, this is that. There are always corrections happening. But what I feel like is your heart, your brain and your body, it's a combination of work, but heart is responsible to create all the hormonal things, that like all the enzymes and everything, like the serotonin, endorphins, all those things give you dopamine, gives you happiness, like all the good things. The cortisol is also necessary because If cortisol was not there, you wouldn't wake up tomorrow at the time you have to go somewhere, because that cortisol, you remind yourself that tomorrow I have to wake up in the morning. That's a stress. That stress becomes a cortisol, and that cortisol regenerates at the time when you have to wake up. If there was no there, you'll be sleeping relaxed, and you'll like, oh my god, relaxed people go late at like an hour, but they function better, because anxiety will not function better. Only silence and relaxation will function better. Even now, I am so excited to talk. I'm not functioning at the best right now because I'm excited to take out all my things to people, like as much as I have, and I'm troubling myself, and I can see my body is getting troubled. But it's not for me. I can go to the silence, and then I can be the most selfish person and relax. But I want people to know that you are already, every one of you are already there.
Right.
The room is there, but we have accumulated so much furniture there that we have, like, this I'm taking from Osho, I have to quote him. So we have to take out the furniture little by little by little by little.
Let's come back to Navin K. Bhattrai. Let's talk a bit about him, because like मेरो लागि Navin K. Bhattrai भनेको like he was like के भन्छ childhood को like
every millennial
सबैको हुन्छ नि, he was like idol type को थियो नि त के रे आमा गीत बज्ने बित्तिकै especially like girls हुन्छ नि सबैभन्दा खतरा लाग्ने चाहिँ त्यो डर लाग्छ
मेरो साथ छुट्टेको कि लाग्यो
के भन्छ मेरो फोन आकै गरे कि एक्चुअली हैन ठिकै छ नवीन के भट्टाको क्या
हजुर
त्यतिखेरको गीतहरू यस्तो मेलोडी हुन्थ्यो कि हैन माइ गॉड के भन्छ कन्सर्टहरुमा सुन्न जाँदाखेरि पनि स्पेशली आई डोन्ट नो लाइक इफ यु have watched this call Kantipur and image.
I'm very bad at going concerts.
No, I mean like call Kantipur is like a Kantipur ko channel ma euta Suraj Singh Thakur chaunthyo ani.
He's a great person.
त्यसकोमा he's a good person. त्यसकोमा फोन गरेर रिक्वेस्ट गर्नु पर्यो हुन्छ के अनि त्यसपछि कोले रिक्वेस्ट गर्छ कोले रिक्वेस्ट गर्छ अरु सोध्दै भन्दै कि नवीन के भट्टराईको त्यतिखेर आई थिंक नवीन के भट्टराई अनि त्यसपछि आयो निमारुम्बा अनि यो तपाईले अघि कुरा गरे जस्तो आस्था ब्यान्ड अनि सुगम पोखरेल
was somebody. I mean, Sugam Pokrel, I even commented once him and he messaged me back, like when he was drunk and he threw the mic, remember that it was in some concert. But he went into really deep intoxication stage, because what I tell people is like, if you don't like people who smoke, drink and stuff like that, stop listening to music. Don't listen to music, because music does not come by itself. Like right now I'm not at that stage and I can still sing. It has become a practice. But at first, to generate something, lot of people, if there are something deep songs are there, somebody must have taken some kind of drugs.
त्यो पनि भयो प्लस फेरि कोही कुरा जेनेरेट गर्नको लागि इट डजन्ट कम जस्ट लाइक दैट के इट हैज टु गो थ्रु लट अफ स्टफ के अनि ल भनौं केही कुरा जेनेरेट भयो फ्रम नथिङ देन लाइक इट विल नट गो गुड के राम्रो हुँदैन के
Nan Gopal wouldn't be Nan Gopal if heart was not broken. Okay? If heart was not broken and he could not have some drinks and he could not go through that, then there will not be a Nan Gopal in between us.
We're not saying everybody be Nan Gopal. We're not saying that.
What I'm saying is like all the beautiful songs that have come through. Like for example, one real life example, we hide lot of stuff. But 2 drinks, if people have experience about drinks, 2 little drinks, then we'll share everything. Oh yeah, I had this, man, I feel so bad. Then we are open up. We bring our things. Same way into music, then we want to share our pain. Then we write that pain, we document that pain. And that pain is so truly documented that when you sing that, there are people going through pain and trying to act, I'm painless. The more they show, the more they are in pain. The less they show, the less they are in pain. Because you need validation from other people that I'm functioning good. Because it's not just for the show off, it's also for the family that who are worried all the time. Because if you show them that you are doing relaxed, you are fine, and people, your own family members, oh, he's doing good.
के रे हामीले यो के भन्छ आई थिंक इट वाज लाइक हामी पासन्दासँग कुन चाहिँ एपिसोड गरेको थियौँ त्यो बुकको it might be like 7 or 8 है 7 or 8 होला त्यो दाइले नि भन्थ्यो क्या he wrote a book on COVID time. His book actually got recognized by United States. अब उसको एउटा best selling मा पनि आएको थियो क्या. He's getting all this stickers and he got a really good award हैन.
Nice.
Congratulations Pasang Dai if you are listening this.
Congratulations from my too.
अनि त्यो दाइले नि भन्थ्यो क्या when he's writing a book and write गर्दै जान्थ्यो and then like he stops and then like he cannot think हुन्छ नि सोध्नुसँग अनि त्यसपछि बेर 2 बोतल बेर टक खाइदिन्छ रे ब्रो अनि त्यो झमझम भइसकेपछि अनि he start writing के and then it comes out like हुन्छ नि things are coming त्यसपछि अलिकति आउँदै जान्थ्यो रे क्या अनि के रे त्यो कुरा गर्थ्यो अनि त्यसपछि maybe that is also the reason like he got like हुन्छ नि recognized हैन I don't know. Could be, could not be. I don't know, Pasandai.
For me, to be honest, like a lot of things, like people say when I play guitar and music, they say, "Oh, you are a good singer. You could start going and singing." Blah blah blah. When I take photos, they're like, "Oh, you are a photographer," like you said. When I cook, they're like, "Oh, you can open a restaurant." Like that happened because when
I think this people are just being like too nice on you actually, you know, because when somebody does something good, they always like. I think
it's a way of saying
very good भनेर राम्रो काम गर्यो भन्ने खालको देखाउन खोज्या हो.
True. But I feel मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो भने criticism I take it does not make me so happy honestly. तर when they criticize me, it makes me rethink about myself and I clean up the dirts that they think there are and I become more better. And I like criticism somehow, but I don't like it, but it is the good thing for me. And prasansa is bad for me. Like I felt it like because it gives me some kind of egoistic nature inside me and it make both way you are being a slave. If someone tells you are bad and you get angry, they created this some kind of chemicals inside you from outside. And if they tell you, "Oh, you are so nice and handsome," and you become like you are still a slave because now they could control your other kind of chemicals that are responsible for making you happy and nice, like a dopamine and stuff like that. So you're either way being a slave, like somehow. But the other slave is better because you go and wash yourself, clean yourself. The other slave is bad because once you become, then you start not looking down and you will stay where you are. So the way to go up is mindfulness.
के भन्छ के कुरा चाहिँ मोटिभेट गर्छौ लाइक वाट मोटिभेट्स यु टु लाइक हुन्छ नि के अरे बी लाइक हुन्छ नि हाउस हस्बेन्ड एन्ड लाइक डु अल दिस
do
थिङ्स
something that I don't know. What people have interest over, they choose what to have interest on. Me, I'm interested in things I don't know. If I don't know anything, it can be putting a thread inside a needle. It is interesting for me.
Damn, like I was going through the Facebook and this is like a little bit out of topic and I'm doing and I saw your post like you shared there's a boy I think it was in Pakistan who got like punishment from the teachers like getting oh
my god, yeah, I had a crazy moment.
And then that kid's
she collapsed. It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl. She collapsed or she died?
She was given 100 sit-ups or something, and
just because she was late, right?
10 minutes late. And they collapsed. What in my situation? Let me talk about my situation. What happened? I don't.
Let's just
like, talk about the girl.
No. Let's just like finish like what happened in that video.
Oh, what happened? What I read.
And then we can just talk about
what they documented is like I'm not sure if that is 100% true because now people want to just make news out of things.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if it is true. What they have told me, it's like the baby was 10 minutes late, so the teachers made her do 100 sit-ups, and after that she was so tired and she sat down and she had a cardiac arrest, basically. So and she collapsed right in the floor and she died. After that,
yeah, the video was like really
she fall. So you could see that from
like
the
the video itself was like the girl actually sits on the chair
and she collapses,
and then like she just slowly slide down from the chair and then she collapsed, and then. It says like she died.
Yeah.
She died because of the setup.
Yep. You know why that might have happened for me? Because nowadays the kids are not
it
like
India or Pakistan?
India,
It's India, right?
Yeah. It's not like our age where we did not have the little, like also said, you have small computers like cigarette packets that will take all the memories of people. And that's how also talks. Basically, he was saying that there will be in future there will be like the cell phones. He was talking basically about that will take all our memories, that we don't remember the contact phone numbers anymore. In our age it was not like that, so we were physically strong. So they made me do 1000 setups. 500 we did it, and at sometimes we even got a spanking from the back for a small mistake that when I was coming from school I did namaste to somebody else in the other. We used to have fun saying namaste to the other car, like when there is two bus at the same time, we used to namaste and they namaste, and we're having fun basically, like the person say, if the person replies the namaste, we are like happy already in there, right? Because we didn't have anything else to do, so we were strong, we were always physically active. So nowadays kids are mostly glued into that little phones and these tablets, so they also, the food industry has gone crazy in terms of like processed food. People are in so much in a rush that they are willing to eat all the processed food and like kill the real wealth they have to get a wealth that will not be taken with us. So these kids might have, I'm not telling has actually happened, but maybe this kid was going through a lot of mental stress of being a competitor, like being the first student in the class, being like that all came from comparisons, absolutely. By absolute, she's a perfect human being. She was a perfect human. Now if I really quote, like if she's dead, but maybe she was not physically strong to take that 100 sit-ups anymore.
Exactly.
And then
100 sit-up, I mean,
it is hard for a person who have never done it.
Exactly. At the same time, saying that like in that young age, 100 sit-up also like should not be that kind of hard.
Yeah, but no, that 100 setups was not the problem. That 100 setups was just a physically challenging stuff. The 100 setups and the humiliation she went through,
and the
stress she went through.
Yes.
She like we they say we breathe oxygen. I don't believe that. We breathe pran. Because if it was, we are breathing oxygen, there was 78% nitrogen. We are also taking it. Our body knows what to take. Like for example, if I take like a coffee you just drink, if I tell you that I can change this coffee into human being, you'll be like, oh, how to do it? Show me the magic. And I will just drink it, and you'll be like, oh, he's not. Because when I drink it, it becomes human beings. My body somehow remembers how to make that coffee into a human being, right? So it is awesome that like I feel like we are the magicians, that we take, like if I have the same apple, I cut into half and I give it half to me. Your body remembers to divide it in such a way and mutate it in such a way that it makes dava, and it did somehow the other part of the same apple with the same ingredients remembers to make a Baba Prabhat. But that's the magic of our body, and we all are godly. Somehow, but we have to. I haven't figured it out. I say people like I have seen the Mount Everest, tip of Mount Everest from the little cloud that has been cleared. And then I have seen it theoretically, but I know I'm going the right path, but I haven't reached there. And one day when I reach the top, that's the place of enlightenment I will flourish. But I'm just very, very far away. I'm not even in the Namche Bazaar right now. I'm really downhill seeing the Mount Everest tip and from the little cloud. And I feel like, okay, that's the way I have to go. But even the way sounds so beautiful. Imagine, I want to be there at some time. I'm not in a rush because I know if you rush something, Buddha said, if you go very extreme, it's going to be very hard.
Once since like you have already take out the name Mount Everest, so there's a guy who don't have a leg, and he's like a big motivation to me, And again, motivation this is also what I was getting. His name is Haribadur.
The Magar.
Magar guy.
Haribadur Magar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
this guy don't have a leg.
Oh my, yeah. I know very little about him, but I should have known. I
Yeah.
know a lot about
Yeah.
him looking at
No,
his
we're gonna talk.
achievements.
We're gonna talk a bit about him, and I do know a little bit about him. I have read some news, and also I have seen his like little bit of interview.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Like I might not be like completely right about him.
Yeah.
But like
Me
the way,
neither.
yeah. But
Me
the
neither.
way I have read about, I'm going to tell you what I know about him. So this guy, he don't have a leg, right? And
Both legs, right?
He don't have both legs.
yeah.
And
I think he was in the army, and then he got. He
Yes.
was in the British army. That he has lost, he lose his leg, and Afghanistan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Afghanistan, he was posted in Afghanistan. He was in the front line, I guess. And to mine posted. He just lost his both leg, and then this posted. What happened was like he went to like lot of mental problems. Yeah, he also
definitely,
tried to
I can
suicide
imagine.
couple of times, And then later on he decided to motivate himself. He did Olympic games.
Oh wow.
And then later on what he did was he climbed Mount Everest. And what I have heard about him, Mount Everest मा चाहिँ के भन्छ डिसेबल भएकोलाई चढ्न दिदैन भन्ने कुरा सुनेको थिएन. I don't know, like I heard like he also been to like lot of court case with the government and everything.
मैले पनि सुनेको थिएँ. I feel like he at some time the government did not allow disabled people, because in Nepal disabled is literally taken as like we have to love them, like yeah, we have to love everyone, but if you don't love them so much that you make them disabled, if you love your kid too much and you cook for them, you clean for them, you feed them, maybe when they are very young you like to feed them. If you keep on feeding them, if it becomes to 10 years, then the first thing is happiness. You get the first spoon, second spoon, yes, 1 year you get happiness. After 1 year they don't start eating. Then after 2 years, 3 years, if you have to continuously, the same happiness now turns into a burden. So we are not looking after happiness. We are looking after contentment. हामी खुसी खोज्दैछौँ. खुसी क्षणिक हुन्छ, सुख सधैँको लागि हुन्छ. So मान्छेले के गर्नु जस्तो लाग्छ भने, let's make them independent, not dependent. Let's think कि babies, मैले आफै एक्लै सुत्केरी उतारे, मैले एक्लै बच्चा उता गरेँ. I had no help, and it was glad I had no help, because right now I felt so scared at the moment, but somehow it happened thanks to Google and all these things that I could run around. At that time I didn't know about ChatGPT, even though it exists, but I still went to school here, and I know what happened is, like, I tell people, like, before you needed a degrees. Now, if you have 1 degree from America, then you will know how to research. You will know how to write a thesis. You know how to write a project for the class. If you know to write a project, now you know where to go, how many websites to do, how to cross-check them, how to simplify them and come to a one variable. So, to Bani Bhaisesha, so now you can dig into any topic. So, me and wife, we started talking, and we come to a common ground all the time. Husband and wife, common ground. Forget about upper fathers and the kids. Husband and wife together, same ground ma bhayo. If the wheels are the same, anyone rides in the chariot will be not have a bumpy ride. So people should focus on their wife, and wife should focus on husband. If a husband focus on their mom and dad to run their wife, then it's gonna be a problem. If the wife focuses on their mother, father to run their family, then it's gonna be a problem. They should focus on each other and make their wheels the same size, so that the bumpy ride does not be experienced by the people who are riding the chariot. So what I feel like is, that's what happened in me. I googled and I did everything, and everything went. Babies are genius. They are born genius. I have no idea how it happens. They know when to eat. They know when to not eat. Like my kids used to drink milk like crazy for like a week or two. And suddenly a week, she does not want to drink. She was from like 2 months of age, 1 month of age. She was exclusive breastfed until like 6 months, no food at all. So when she did not eat for a whole week, and I'm like, oh my God, we're scared as a parents. Like, why she's not drinking? Maybe formula we have to give her. We want to feed. And then I realized every month it's happening, and every month when she's not eating, she's growing. She's becoming bigger, longer, chubbier. And then I was like, oh, she will not eat when she's growing. It's still happening. When she's about to grow, and later when she started walking, she used to walk nice, all of a sudden she started falling down. And I'm like, she used to walk nicely, and I never picked her up unless it's lethal. So, oh, she's walking, she started falling down again. She's just learned beautifully to walk like past 3 weeks. Now she's again falling down. What's happening? Her height went taller. So when she was walking, she does not know that she grew. So now the same way of walking is not working for her. She's learning again to walk. Right? So that's what is happening. She knows when to eat fruits. And I never ever stopped her from doing everything. Now at 4 years ago, when I tell her that she cooks for me, she cleans for me, she does her own dishes, she does things. People have hard time to digest it. People maybe think like he's glorifying his kid. But I don't want to do that. I want to, like I said, no tablets. I let them cook. Back. Like she dropped once chow-chows and stuff here. As a perfectionist, not perfectionist, people put that name on me, but I have OCD. Like, everything should be on place, everything should, like, I'm very, like, I clean, but I don't scold her, because it's like I said, I'm a housewife. I want to be the best professional housewife who does not give trouble to the wife and the kid. Because wife already makes money. And on the top, she wants to come and help me. She wants to cook, and she has to beg for me to cook because it's like, I feel like I get some kind of anxiety when she's cooking, because she also already doing something like, I question myself, like, I cannot question her, but I question myself, am I not doing enough? She's like, but she tells, sometimes maybe she's bothered to कति सोध्नु भएको उहाँ साच्चै मलाई खुसी बनाउनै मन लागेर हो क्या त टेन्सन त छैन नि. After 19 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, I still ask her, like, and because I don't know why I love her. To till date, I don't know why I love her.
के अरे त्यही त के भन्छ नेपालमा अलिकति समस्या त्यसै छ क्या एक्चुअली के अरे डिसेबिलिटी कुरा गर्दाखेरि अनि त्यो मान्छेले चाहिँ वाट ही हेज स्टार्टेड डुइङ इज हि क्लाइम्ब माउन्ट एभरेस्ट होइन ही क्लाइम्ब माउन्ट एभरेस्ट अनि त्यसपछि आएर and now he's in mission of climbing all these 7 summits.
Oh wow!
So that is so if you guys don't know like what 7 summit is,
Mount Everest कसरी climb गरेको?
So he actually had like a prosthetic leg.
Amputated. And he wears shorts so that he want people to like I say I'm a housewife. I don't want to say that housewife is disabled. Same thing, the disability I brought out housewife thing because people are thinking housewife are disabled. They are not working. Same thing, he's not disabled for me. He's the most able person now, and he want to show his legs that I'm not disabled. Like I'm equally like you. Just because those legs are not real, I can do things that you can do too. You have to redefine redefine disability.
That guy is so impressive. Like Rajesh Samal also take an interview on him. Alikati usko Rajesh Samal song interview. One thing really touched me. What he has said, like it's यो जे कुरा पनि यो पृथ्वीमा चाहिँ लाइक सबै कुरा एडप्टेसन हो के लाइक नाउ ही डोन्ट ह्याभ अ लेग बट he went through all this mental stress and everything and he also tried to suicide and everything but later on like what he decided is like he wants to do something better and then he adapted ki like kutai bina like what can you do भने खालको कुरा adapt गर्न थाल्यो के and he started like learning and then now he feel like not being leg is like a part of his life and त्यसपछि he climbed Mount Everest and he proved himself and this is then now he start doing like all this 7 summit thing 7 summit चाहिँ like हरेक continent को highest peak mountain हो
Oh wow.
I think these guys are going to Antarctica maybe like next month I guess and Antarctica is like quite a expensive trip.
Oh wow.
Almost like
hopefully he has sponsors because the way he has proved himself. The problem with a lot of people is like we don't give chance to people who want to do it. They have to prove first going through all these chaotic events and then finally you can. People are only trying to lift people who are already there.
Exactly. I mean,
that's so hard reality of the world.
There's like so many people like just there's a girl from really rural area of Nepal, and I'm not sure like where she's from. She's an ultra trail runner, and she's world champion, second world champion right now. She just got into the podium. After US, she's the second place. She's in second place. अनि सी इज अमेजिङ पर्सन कि अब उसले चाहिँ नेपाललाई चाहिँ यस्तो मजाले चिनाइदिएको छ कि यो संसारका होइन एन्ड सी हेज बिन थ्रु सो मेनी स्टाफ क्या सी हेज लाइक लट अफ सिब्लिङ्समा पनि लाइक हर ड्याड एन्ड मम दे वान्टेड अ सन सो द्याट इज वाइ दे आर किप गिभिङ बर्थ टु बेबिज अनि एट द एन्ड लाइक मेबी लाइक दे हेभ ब्रदर्स नाउ तर सी थट लाइक सी वुड बी डुइङ समथिङ एज अ बोय होइन के भन्छ केटा मान्छे जस्तो गरेर लाइक सी वान्ट्स टु प्रुभ हरसेल्फ
that's a trauma to be honest
अनि she did like train and also like for her I think being in like rural area like you have to just walk you know दौडिनु पर्यो माथि जानु पर्यो तल जानु पर्यो she already have that kind of build up
she already have the testosterone that needed to be manly you know
अनि surprisingly के भयो भन्दाखेरि there is so many good people that actually supported her
oh good
it's really nice we gonna put the link हाम्रो यो के भन्छ हरिबहादुर मगरको र हाम्रो के भन्छ ट्रेल रनर उसको नाम मलाई ठ्याक्कै भएन समथिङ बुढा थियो एकछिन गुगल गर्दै मिल्छ लाइक क्यान जस्ट गुगल वाट्स अ नेम ट्रेल रनर नेपाली ट्रेल रनर भनेर आम एक्ज्याक्टली आइएम नट स्योर लाइक उसको नाम के थियो भने तर this is impressive ke
very very impressive
no I know Mira Rai personally no Mira Rai was like before like she also had like same Mira Rai ko the story the do you know Mira Rai
I've heard about it
Mira Rai also a trail runner and she went to the Maoist before and then later on like there's a guy called Richard Bull he found her and then like trained her everything for the trail running and she also won the world champion
oh wow
and she's a big celebrity as well in Nepal.
Hey, wow!
And a lot of people don't know these things.
Yeah, a lot of people.
No, it's not Sherpa. It's a Sunamaya भनेर छ होला सायद मेरो भित्रमा. It should be Sunamaya.
A lot of people are nowadays trying to follow the trends, you know, and some people are there to set the trends.
I know, like यस्तो के कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि सुनमाया मगर सुनमाया हो सुनमाया राइट बुढा होला
बुढा सुनमाया बुढा
बुढा होला सुनमाया बुढा होला ओ माई गॉड लाइक you have to see her running हैन she is so innocent है my god अनि हाम्रो त्यो म्याराथन रनर थियो नि एउटा ओलम्पियन do you know that guy she was under him while training
no names are very bad I'm very bad at names
so like these people like नेपालमा यस्तो मान्छेहरु छ क्या बट तर कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि I don't know like मलाई थाहा छ किन भन्दा I am from adventure line हैन that is why I know a lot of
unicycle कुदाउनु भएको त I was like oh my god it's amazing man
तर like there's so many other people who don't know about this क्या where Nepal stands क्या अब यस्तो कुराहरुमा क्या अनि त्यसले गर्दा पनि थोरै एक्सपोजर अलिकति कमै भएको हो कि जस्तो लाग्छ कहीं है अनि maybe like people are not interested
Nepal India basically it's the heaven that we all talk about like a lot of people पहिला मान्छेहरुको अब सोच्नु न प्री-कलोनियल पिरियडमा यतातिर सबै डस्ट एन्ड स्यान्ड भएको ठाउँबाट एकैचोटी मान्छेले क्यामलमा खाना राखेर ओरेर आएर बल्ल खानुपर्ने बेलामा people who went to the east figured out that there was heaven there and then look there is an heaven let's go there भन्ने खाले कुराहरु पनि भयो होला कतिचोटी हुन्छ नि so it is a place माटोबाट जन्मेको हामी भन्ने कुराहरु सबैतिरको all the holy books start saying that माटोबाट even science says that we came out from mato save soil भनेर हाम्रो सद्गुरु हिँडिरहनु भएको छ so it's like why is because soil is the foundation of us basically and that pure soil where you throw a seed and it grows a broken seed can grow in a good soil but a good seed cannot grow in sand
त्यही त के रे
so त्यहाँ नेपालहरु बवाल छ क्या नेपालको साइडमा
अनि मलाई एउटा दुःख चाहिँ के लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि नि जति पनि यो के रे नेपालको जति पनि नेगेटिभ कुराहरु आउँछ जस्तै कन्ट्रोभर्शियल कुराहरु आउँछ नि जस्तै अब लास्ट टाइम अब यहाँ न्युयोर्कमै कति कुराहरु भयो जस्तै त्यो एलिना चनकै अब के रे उसको अफ कोर्स लाइक देयर इज लाइक अर्गनाइजिङ एउटा गल्ती होला उसको पनि गल्ती होला देयर इज सो मेनी थिंग्स
हैन बोथ ह्यान्ड क्ल्याप हैन some people might be the most ridiculous thing about Nepalese this thing they cannot sign contracts that are professional contracts where they have already planned they sign mouth contracts like hey you गर्ने हो if I know a little bit about it. Like you गर्दिने यो even here sometimes people say photography गर्ने हो like photography आउने हो के भन्छ तपाईलाई म नाम चाहिँ दिन्छु म आफ्नो $5,000 $10,000 को क्यामेरा लिएर नामको लागि कुद्ने चाहिएन नाम like for example imagine like हुन्छ नि you are telling me to come and take photos of concerts where there are laser problems that can short where I can lose my camera in one laser beam हुन्छ नि to just get it because they gonna give me names and some people will do it if they $1,000 camera. Like I said, there are people are like, तपाईँ भन्दा त सस्तो अर्कोले एउटाले गरिदिन आँटेको रहेछ अनि ए हो र ओके and that person त्यो पर्सनले त $1,000 क्यामेरा र $55 को फ्ल्यास माथि टाउकोमा हालेर ठेक 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 खिच्देर अनि त्यो ब्याकग्राउन्ड ब्लर भयो भने बित्तिकै चित्त बुझ्ने खाले त होइन होला नि त लाइक हुन्छ नि लाइक हामी त एउटा लेभलमा पुग्छ
कस्तो रिलेट गर्न सक्छ
हामीलाई पनि त चित्त अब people are like taking that market अनि त्यसपछि पछि what happens that they take the pictures and they come out अनि they're like क्यामेरा त फोटो त राम्रो आएको तर कस्तो के नमिलेको because nobody knows the
अनि के रे फोटो दियो फोटो त्यसै यति मात्र हो फोटो
no gold people who don't know about anything about golden rule of thirds nothing like framing
we don't want them to know all these rules too के किन भन्दाखेरि they pay na but at the same time when they get the
product, I'm talking about the photographers. They have the photographers who don't know anything about this. They just have a DSLR. I don't call them photographers. I call them a person with a DSLR, right? And they go and take shots, and when they get the pictures, some pictures are out of 5. They give 1,000 pictures. They're happy with that 1,000 pictures, but out of that 1,000 pictures, if you have to really index and file it, 50 pictures are like really beautiful,
usable.
And when we take pictures, all those 1,000 pictures are beautiful, and out of that extraordinary will be 500 pictures, because all these 20 years we devoted in the golden rule, in the rule of thirds, in the ISO setting, in the exposure compensation, hours and hours of YouTube videos will not go to waste. And then hours and hours of framing, the mistakes we did, we had the croppings we had to do. Now we don't want to go through those croppings, and we want to really take the pictures.
One click shot done.
One click shot. We are going through that, and we do things faster too. We don't lose those moments too, And but those people, they don't want to pay $100 or $150 or $200 extra for those people just because somebody is giving $200 less, and they will miss all these moments of like moments. अनि छुटे त बिहा फेरि गर्न सक्दैनौ फोटोग्राफर त बरु हुन्छ
नि राम्रो दिन सक्नु पर्छ
you are not documenting just your thing, you are documenting the most precious moment of your life, emotions and those candid shots. People know which angle to take, the foreground, the background. People say why this is beautiful, because we planned that foreground. We planned that background. We planned those things in environment. Our eyes have been used to so much that we are now planning those things already. And maybe we are taking 100 pictures because we spend so much time. But those all 100 pictures are usable. And out of that 100 pictures, they will like everything. But we will not like it.
I know, I can understand.
That's how talks get diverted. But we are talking about the disability thing, and how Nepalis, we have so much good people there.
So
No, that why is this came, because people don't recognize good people just because of money.
Money plus कस्तो भन्दाखेरि धेरै कुराहरु डिस्ट्र्याक्ट छ के यो, स्पेशली लाइक अब हामीलाई कति कुराहरु यो के रे नेपालको यो आर्टिस्टहरुको कुराहरु, जस्तै अब यो मैले अहिले भर्खरै त्यो उसको कुराहरु गरे नि, के रे यो हाम्रो रनरको कुराहरु, यो क्लाइम्बरको कुराहरु हैन गरे नि, त्यो कुराहरुमा चाहिँ एक्सपोजर चाहिँ बेसी कस्तो खालको मान्छे कस्तो खालको पाउँछ, कन्ट्रोभर्सियल कुराहरु पाउँछ। जस्तै एलिना चनको कन्ट्रोभर्सियल कुरा भयो,
बिचारा साम्राज्ञीलाई हेर्नु त
त्यही साम्राज्ञी, एभ्रीबडी नोज अबाउट दिस थिङ, इच एन्ड एभ्री नेपाली पिपल नो अबाउट दिस।
साम्राज्ञीको काँधमा चढेर एभ्रीबडी वान्ट टु बी अ जर्नलिस्ट।
एक्ज्याक्टली।
अब कस्तो मलाई त हुन त आइ एम अल्सो ट्राइङ टु maybe I brought out that topic and I'm sorry about it.
Don't laugh about this, I mean, so but thing what happened is like, as I told, मैले अहिले यो कुरा गर्दाखेरि maybe like a lot of people don't know like who I'm talking about. जस्तै मैले अघि खुट्टा नभएको दाइको कुरा गरेँ नि,
exactly.
None of people might not know, हैन,
and maybe not even
they might skip my video too. तर if I talk about like Samraki and Elena Chon right now, right here, people will hold on my video and listen everything what I say.
I even know what to talk so that I get controversy. But my heart does not allow me. Like I can tell this and that, I can give my rough, crazy, blunt opinions into that, and then make it crazy. But sometimes I feel like, what? That's her life. That's their life. I really don't know what's happening between them. For me, to be honest, if comparison comes, me personally, I like the wife more than Samragi. Beauty wise, everyone wise, but I'm not supporting the wife anyways, because I don't know, maybe the wife used to emotionally traumatize the husband. I don't know that, what if the wife is emotionally traumatizing the husband and the husband is trying to find an escape, and at the same time when he was depressed and about to get a cardiac arrest and about to go and hang in the bathroom, a girl comes in and just says, girl comes in,
gives him a light
and like, it's okay, I'm there, because now a lot of young girls are after dads.
No, I mean it could happen anything. To controversial
Anything.
I'm not supporting like neither that guy, neither Samraki, neither that wife. There's so many things going on in their life, but we don't know like each and everything. You don't know like what's going on.
I don't know.
मैले के भन्छ मलाई थाहा छैन कि मैले like 5 दिन अगाडि के खाना खाएको थिएँ मलाई थाहा हुँदैन कि how can I just talk about somebody else lives को controversial कुरा, how can I talk about them?
के खाएको थियो त मलाई त थाहा छ, तर कति गाँस खाएको थियो त थाहा छैन फेरि.
So even you don't know, हैन कति मान्छेलाई like the guy whoever is doing all this controversial कुराहरु नि, they even don't know like what they have done like before, like 5 दिन अगाडि के गरेछ भन्ने कुरा थाहा नभएको मान्छेले they do talk about like people doesn't make any sense.
एउटा मान्छेलाई बढी थाहा होला, मैले आफूलाई मैले चाहिँ खाएको के थाहा छ भन्नु खोजे हैन, उनले मेबी कसैलाई खाएको थाहा होला, फेरि मान्छेले भन्ला नि त मलाई त खाएको थाहा होला तर कति गाँस खाएको थाहा हुँदैन फेरि, लाइक हुन्छ नि अब कतिखेर कति बजे खाएको त्यो थाहा हुँदैन फेरि, लाइक हुन्छ नि आफ्नो लाइफ त पर आफ्नो लाइफ 5 दिन अगाडि त कुरै गर्नु एकछिन पछि थाहा हुँदैन.
Means you are googling Samraki controversy. You don't know about that controversy. Listen from us. So what happened? So what happened with the controversy is like Samraki भनेको चाहिँ she's an actress, Nepali actress, हैन, and त्यहाँबाट the guy who we're talking about, I don't know, like I even don't remember his name. He's married and he lives in Pennsylvania with his wife and kid.
Pennsylvania?
I
did not know that. I thought they were from Nepal.
So he lives in Pennsylvania and त्यहाँबाट आएर के भएको रहेछ भन्दाखेरि Samraki, and that guy is also an actor. I know, but I don't know. I have maybe I think they have also done that movie. I don't know. Okay. I don't know about that. And so he is making a music video, and Samraki is a model for music video, and they shoot that video on Thailand. And somehow they got into the relationship there, हैन. अनि त्यसपछि आएर उनीहरुले बिहे गर्यो भन्ने कुरा आयो. Samraki को बर्थडे मा चाहिँ like okay we got engagement भनेर एउटा आएको रहेछ हैन.
Engaged.
अनि त्यो engagement हुने बित्तिकै public start like blowing up because people knew that like he was married already, हैन, divorce भएको छैन, he was married, divorce भएको 2 वर्षको बच्चा पनि छ. अनि पब्लिक त भड्किन्छ जाठा के रे एउटा बिहे गरेको के हुन्छ बिहे गरेको केटालाई फसाएर हैन मान्छेको अरूको घर भाडेर भन्ने कुराहरु आएछ. So there's so many talks like that. अनि त्यसपछि अब त्यसमा कस्तो भयो भन्दाखेरि कुरा गर्दै जाँदाखेरि एउटा केटा पक्षबाट कुरा गर्ने मान्छे हुन्छ, एउटा Samrakiको तर्फबाट कुरा गर्ने मान्छे हुन्छ, एउटा हुन्छ नि एउटा त्यो के रे लेडीको पार्टबाट कुरा गर्ने मान्छे हुन्छ नि त, सबै हुन्छ नि.
कोहीले त बच्चाको बारेमा पनि कुरा गर्ने हुन्छ. Why you like taking the parents from the baby हुन्छ नि के नाउ
कति कुराहरु आएको के अब यो कन्टेक्स्ट चाहिँ किन आएको भन्दाखेरि अब I'm just telling you what is the controversy. त्यही कुरा भएको के. And त्यही कुरालाई घुमाइतेरै यता एकजनाले उता गर्ने, and this is people are fighting like he and me fighting. के भन्छ म चाहिँ एउटा केटाको
मलाई यो ठीक लागेछ, मलाई यो ठीक लागेछ
हैन, अनि we are just fighting on the comments, we are fighting on like TikToks हुन्छ नि. Shit man, like things are like
जाने अब जस्तो मैले भर्खर भने नि what if भन्ने कुरा नि, what if the lady was traumatizing the husband, like or what if they were had a good relationship just because they saw the good relationship. Like most of the time what happens I have seen is like when I have a very good relationship with my wife and we are talking and we are thinking, तपाईं त कस्तो राम्रो husband भन्छ, the eyes talk. people's eyes talk, honestly. If you really look at the people's eyes, that's where you will know that if that is falling for that person, is falling for you, if that person, and then what starts happening is like they somehow create that I wish I had this husband, and then you start falling for that person somehow unknowingly, so when the real situation comes, maybe you will step out because all these social things will come out, but from inside, love does not have meaning, love does not have a contract. It will be like, oh, kati ramro husband, मेरो पनि यस्तै husband भयो हुन्थ्यो, अथवा यस्तो like lot of in the present situation where all our parents को एजले बिगार्दियो क्या. Why बिगार्दियो भन्छु भने उनीहरूको पनि गल्ती होइन, नथाहा पाएर बिगार्यो क्या. त्यो बेलामा लाइब्रेरी थियो, मान्छेहरूलाई पढाइ लेखेको भनेको ठुलो कुरा थियो, पढाइ लेखेकोले मात्र काम पाउनेवाला खाले थियो. अहिले हामी टिकटक युनिभर्सिटी ग्रेजुएट्स भेट्छौँ, हुन्छ नि. अहिले मान्छेहरूले कतिजनाले एउटा बुक पढेर पिएचडी इन समथिङ गरिसकेको हुन्छ नि. हामी अब कतिवटा कुराहरू गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, अनि मान्छेहरू सबै डिफ्रेन्ट इन्स्टाग्राम युनिभर्सिटी, टिकटक युनिभर्सिटी, युट्युब युनिभर्सिटी, दे आर ग्रेजुएटिङ एभ्री नुक्स एन्ड कर्नर्स राइट नाउ, एन्ड इट इज ट्रु. लाइक हुन्छ नि, बिफोर यु ह्याड टु गो टु द लाइब्रेरी, यु ह्याड टु डिग into the books, हुन्छ नि. अनि पढ्नुपर्छ है, करियर है, पहिला फर्स्ट करियर.
It was such an amazing talk, man. मजा आयो त, खतरा गफ गरे जस्तो आज यार. we covered so many topics हैन, अनि के रे गजब भछ. So before going or like finishing this podcast हैन, के भट्टाको एउटा कन्सर्ट हुँदैछ हैन, आई थिंक डिसेम्बर जनवरी हुन्छ. अनि स्वर आउँदैछ. आई थिंक Tamil events is organizing. I think thank you Lenin Colonel for organizing all these events.
One of my good friend Lenin, and then Yogendra and all the people there, like हुन्छ नि, Nigel brothers and everything. I know few of them, like Yogendra I know personally, I know Lenin personally, but other people I know them, they don't know me. Like they don't know me, or maybe they know me but they don't want to know me. I have no idea what is the case. They know.
We will ask them if we get chance to ask.
But I know them, and they are very beautiful people. Like they have been doing so much good to this New York City to raise our standards. Like even Nepalese community are businessmen here.
No, like especially with like Nepali campus, na. Lenin Colonel is like actually handling all this.
I bow down to this person. I really bow down to this person.
He's doing really good job.
No, he's a great person.
And I think thanks to the Ghale brothers group, most
likely.
So thanks for the guys who actually did that.
Thank you, Lenin. From my side, in that time, and Yogendra and everybody who is doing this Tamil, thank you for making Nepalese community so proud. You guys are not taking vacations. You guys are not always.
No, I think Lenin just took a vacation to Nepal.
I mean, I'm not. I'm not saying that. Their vacations are short, and then they are constantly in the move, trying to make our life better. Yeah. And thank you for that.
Making things easier, because if we have to talk about the Nepali campus, there's so many things going on there. I get like
I sold stuff from there, man.
No, I get a lot of stuff. I get a lot of updates from Nepali campus.
A lot of them.
And then they're doing really good work.
Really good.
Especially for the people who actually is coming to New York or USA for like.
Imagine at the time of mine, I was 18 hours in the airport. I don't know where to go. I talked to somebody in Nepal, tell me koi cha yahan, kei cha, and then they finally talked to somebody, he was going to work. After work they came, and even one Indian guy working there, our airport needs to close. 5 people, 10 suitcases, 5 hand carries. And then it's all over Lagos airport. It looks like they're trying to tell us, you're not going, nobody's picking you up. For 18 hours we were there.
So thank you once again. We have to wrap up, I guess, right? So it's been nice talk.
It's been very nice talk. We were jumping from up and off topic, but this is life. We will be jumping up and we never know what's going on.
It's just a talk, if you guys like it, comment. If you don't like it, also comment.
Yeah.
We need to get our viewership, talk view गरिदिनुस्, share गरिदिनुस् if you like it, अनि comment गर्नुहोस्. We're gonna see you on the next episode. So this with the Baba Prabhat, we will be doing one episode every month. We're gonna talk about like what's happening in New York City. So we're gonna give a little bit of update in our way, हाम्रो तरिकाले कुरा गरेर थोरै थोरै कन्ट्रोभर्सियल कुराहरू हैन थोरै थोरै इभेन्ट्सको कुराहरू अनि हामीले आज मुभीको त खास धेरै कुरा गरेन बिकज वी डोन्ट नो मच अबाउट द मुभिज तर मेबी लाइक अन द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड वी विल डेफिनेटली टक अबाउट द मुभिज एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ अनि थ्याङ्क यू मिस्टर Prabhat sir.
Thank you for the opportunity for
course,
like,
so
letting me.
Now
I was shocked that you wanted to talk to me, and I'm like I'm just a housewife, and then like not trying to say like that, but why do I need to talk? Like what's but you guys wanted to like it's a natural talk. Like I'm sorry if I'm hurt if I hurt anyone. If I hurt anyone, I'm really very sorry because when I talk, I don't know, I don't remember the first, second, third amendment, and start talking, thinking, like, putting the books what I have to talk and not. But it was nothing intentional. It was just a very naive person trying to say what he knows, what he thinks is right, and I don't claim myself right. Please correct me in the comments. Try to give me more information. Like I said, I'm very happy and very interested to know things that I don't know, and I'll be very thankful for that. And Teo, thank you so much, and let's try to do this every month if it's possible, but because I had a really fun time because I did not know when it started, when it ended, and then I was like, are we gonna start? When we gonna start? And now he was like, we're wrapping up. Oh, okay. Like, so it already didn't done. Oh, right.
So we are doing this episode because we both are a housewife, and then we love talking, and then also like we love like it was like like kura kati bhancha ni.
Yeah.
So we are
gossiping.
Okay,
we love gossip. But it's a good gossip, because we want to like I said, Swar is these guys work so hard to bring Naveen K. Vatrai, Swar, and to get the visas. Imagine the process. Imagine these setups took us so much. To get all those documents and everything they're running, they are working behind the cameras, and then for us to talk, it's so easy. For them to do is so thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We will definitely support this event. If you have not bought a ticket, go buy a ticket online.
Please.
And then be there. I will be there. Maybe Baba Prabhat will be there.
I hope to.
So yes, and thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's good.